A federal appeals court today blocked 2 more sections of the new Alabama immigration law.
Yeah, and the problem was with schools checking the immigration status of students. Fox News reporter Paige Malone talked to a local school leader about the ruling. She's joining us live now in the studio with reaction. Paige?
Bob and Denise, on October 4th, principals across the state received this. It's instructions from the State Department of Education on how to handle the new law. And it makes it clear that no child will be denied an education regardless of his or her immigration status. It also points out that the new law only applies to students enrolling after September 29th. And many principals read this document to parents and explained their child would be safe. But still, there were hundreds of students pulled from school. And now that this portion is on hold, some with whom I spoke say it doesn't change anything.
This woman signed as legal guardian for 7 different families the day the Alabama immigration law was passed.
These families live in fear day by day.
The next day, this fear created a lot of empty desks at schools across the state. And Mobile County Superintendent Roy Nichols says he lost a lot of good students and parents.
They were there anytime you needed them. They were very supportive of the school. Even if their child got in trouble, the child would get in trouble with the parent too.
The majority of those families came from Fondy Elementary. Principal Katrina Ellis says as far as she is concerned, the court ruling doesn't change anything.
The school's portion can be overturned, but the kids, of course, have got to be with the parents. And if the parents are not at a comfort level or not without, the proper documentation, it's null and void for us. And so it doesn't help us, and it doesn't help bring these families back to our school.
That portion wouldn't affect the 5 families who left Fondy Elementary. The students could still receive the same education, and since they were already enrolled, they wouldn't be questioned about their immigration status. Ellis says children were pulled from school because of a portion of the law that was upheld. It gives law enforcement the authority to check for proof of citizenship of anyone pulled over.
When the parents heard of this, then they immediately fled.
Ellis says many of the families went to states like Texas and Georgia and won't be returning, nor does she think there will be any more new immigrants enrolling.